Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, bow your head, offer your practice today to an animal being who made you happy. Visualize them, dedicate your practice to them. Namaste. You want to teach, Sabrina? I'm losing my voice. I've only been here a week, I'm already losing my voice. Okay, so is everybody aware today that we're doing the standing sequence, the triangle sequence of postures for the whole class? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Well, you know now. So last week we did the Hasta Vinyasas and the on the feet sequence. And this is the foundation sequence for standing postures. So Trikonasana, triangle posture being the foundation posture for this particular series of asanas. And then it goes into, through the warrior series, it goes through the intense stretch series, and goes through side plank, etc., all with lots of vinyasas. So there's slightly less postures in this sequence, probably about 35 postures, where the other week there was 40 postures. But there's a lot of vinyasas, so it still takes up a considerable amount of time. And so we're going to try and work for as much of the sequence as we can. Most of it will be accessible to most of you, and some of it will be a real challenge. So what we're going to do is everybody's going to work to their own ability. And if it gets to the point where some of the variations are just too much for you, then rather than struggle and lose your breath, what you do is you just go back and you do a simpler variation, one that we've already done. Because in the progression of the asanas, it will start with the simplest variation of the asana. And as you move through the vinyasa sequence, it gets progressively more and more challenging. So the last posture in each sequence is going to be the most challenging posture. So you can always skip back and do a simpler one that we did earlier in the sequence. Is that okay? Clear? Okay, so let's just go for it. Stand up. We'll start with Ding Namaskar. Salutation to the directions facing east, which is that way towards the Durga. So come to the center of your mat and stand in Tadasana. Feet together. Lift chest. Shoulders back, squeeze shoulder blades together. Chin slightly down, look heart center. And just take a few breaths to feel the sensation of the breath beginning in the pranisthan, center of the chest, just in front of your spine. And then the breath returning to that place at the end of the exhale. Just try to connect to that. And this is your main point of focus in the practice. And then when you found that place, just add on the Ujjayi breathing. A gentle constriction at the base of the throat, little hissing sound to the breath. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Exhale. Inhale, arms widen overhead, flip your palms. Press the palms together in prayer, and exhale, move your hips back, draw your navel in, fold halfway, bend your knees if you have any back issues. Hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the East. Flip your palms, inhale. come up. Exhale, quarter turn to the right. Inhale, lift up. Press your palms, exhale, fold halfway, hips back, navel in, chin down. Bandhas, hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the south. Flip the palms, inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn to the right. Inhale, lift up. Press the palms together in prayer. Exhale, fold halfway. Hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the west. Flip the palms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn. Inhale. Exhale, fold halfway. Empty the lungs, navel in, chin down. Hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the north. Flip the palms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, quarter turn to the right. Inhale, press the palms together, look up towards the thumbs. Hold the breath in. Salutations to the guardians of the heavens. Keep the hands in prayer, hips back, chin down. Touch the fingertips to the floor with the hands in prayer. Fully exhale, hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the earth. Flip the palms, inhale, come up. And then exhale, arms 45 degrees, palms up, fold halfway. Chin down, look navel, hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the intermediate directions. Turn the palms up. No, the other way. Okay, and then flip the palms, inhale, come up. And exhale, bring the prayer to the heart. Gaze heart, hold the breath out. Salutations to the guardians of the spirit. Take a breath there, inhale. And long exhale. Standing Tadasana, face the altar. Okay, so I didn't realize I didn't go that way. So yeah, you can go that, if they go that way, that's fine. I didn't want to break anything. Okay, Trikonasana Vinyasas. Turn to face the right. Chest up, chin down, look heart. Ujjayi breathing. Come back a little bit, Catherine. Just move your mat back a bit. Move back a bit, Anne, so you're not quite so close to the wall. Inhale, raise the arms shoulder level. Exhale, don't move. Hold the breath out, hop or step, feet triangle distance apart, about the length of one of your legs, 40 feet, 30 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, go down to the right. Look up at the top hand or at the side wall, hips go back slightly, hand to the leg or the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Strong exhale as you go down, Ujjayi. Inhale up. Exhale, right. 3 breaths. Look top hand or side wall. Lengthen the exhales. Keep encouraging the Uddiyana Bandha, the control of the lower abdomen. Equal weight in both feet. Do your 3rd breath on the inhale, come up. Exhale, change sides. Hips slightly back, so you're in a slight forward fold, and then open your chest up as much as you can, twist your spine. Make the exhales long. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. For your 3 breaths, on the inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the waist. When you're ready, look hard, breathe. Inhale, arm shoulder level. Exhale, turn to the right. If you need to turn the right foot out a little bit to keep the middle of the foot in line with the knee, feel free, but keep the left foot turned out. And then inhale, arch back. And exhale, fold over the front leg, just halfway. Inhale, come up, arch back. Exhale, fold halfway. Stay there. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, don't move. Inhale, come up, arch back. Exhale, turn to the center. Inhale. Exhale, turn left. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, halfway. Keep the legs firm if you can. Inhale, come up, arch back. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, don't move. Exhale, twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, you can dip a little bit more deeply if you want. Inhale, come up, arch back. Exhale, turn to the side, Trikonasana Sthiti, hands to the waist. Take breath. Inhale, arm shoulder level. Exhale, turn to the right and go straight down. Bring the left hand to the floor and the right arm up. Inhale, come up, Trikonasana Sthiti. Same side. Exhale, go down. Left hand down, right arm up. Stay 3 breaths. You can have the top hand on the small of the back or the arm straight but in line with the shoulder blades. Make the exhales deep. Keep cultivating the Uddiyana Bandha. Don't hyperextend that top shoulder. Keep it in line with your shoulder blades so you can see the hand easily. And after the end of your 3rd breath, inhale, come up, arm shoulder level. Turn to face the side. Exhale, twist to the left. Fold all the way, bring the right hand down, the left arm up. And then inhale, come back up, Trikonasana Sthiti. And exhale, turn to the left, fold all the way. This time, hold 3 breaths. Look at side wall or top hand. Ujjayi breathing. When you finish your 3rd long exhale, you can inhale, come up, and exhale, hands to the waist, and we'll meet in Trikonasana Sthiti. And on the end of your next exhale, hop or step your feet together. Look hard, take a couple of breaths. Next sequence, Parsvakonasana, side flank stretch sequence. Inhale, raise the arms to shoulder level. Exhale, don't move. Raise your bandhas lightly, hop or step the feet wide apart, wider than Trikonasana this time. Turn the right foot out and square the left foot 90 degrees. Heel with heel alignment. Move your front foot across that way. More. Yeah. And then inhale, a nice long stance here. Exhale, bend the front knee, put the hand on the floor outside the foot, or put the forearm on the thigh and the top arm over the ear. So the top arm is pointing towards the far end of the room. And then inhale, come up, switch your feet, exhale, bend the left knee, hand to the floor outside the foot or top arm up and over. Inhale, come up, switch your feet, and exhale, go down to the right. Hold for a couple of breaths here. If you're comfortable there, on the inhale, raise the bottom arm, bring the hands together in prayer over the head, keeping the torso on the thigh, body turned to the side. Strong core here, strong back leg. Good, and then bring the right hand down. And then bring the left hand onto your hip. Extend it down the body towards your thigh. On the side of the body towards the thigh. And now transfer the weight into the right foot and inhale, raise the left leg. And the left leg parallel with the floor. So you're balanced on the right hand and the right foot. Or repeat previous posture. Stay there for 3 breaths. Exhale, bring the back foot down where it was. Good. And inhale, stand up, Trikonasana Sthiti. Turn the feet the other way, inhale. Exhale, go down to the right. Hand outside the foot or forearm on the thigh, top arm up and over, 3 breaths. Lengthen your stance a bit, Kwan. Make your stance a bit longer. Good. Keep that breath smooth. Keep working on the Uddiyana Bandha. And then optional, raise the lower arm, bring the hands together in prayer. And just try and lay your torso more on your thigh. Keep your back leg strong. Keep your chest open to the side of the room. Good. Exhale, bring your left hand down. And you can bring that top hand down on your thigh. It makes it a bit easier. Get used to it. And then on the inhale, raise your right leg. Have a look at your right leg if you want, where you got your hand, and just make sure it's parallel with the floor. It's not hanging down. And hold that for 3 breaths. Keep pushing out into that back foot. Or maintain a previous pose. Good, and then on the exhale, bring the back foot down. And inhale, come up, Trikonasana Sthiti. And then exhale, bring the hands to your waist. Take a rest, a few breaths. Okay, so we have a couple more variations here, which get a bit more challenging. So some of you might want to go back to the first posture we did with the forearm on the thigh and the top arm over, and just repeat that a couple of times. But you can feel free to try the next phase if you want to. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder level. Inhale, bring the arms over the head, bring the hands into prayer. Good, turn the right foot out and the left foot in. Nice long stance. And then the hips are facing the long side of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee. And go down to the right and bring the torso down towards the thigh. So same posture as we just did, but with the arms over the head. Try to keep your shoulders stacked one above the other. Don't, no, inhale, come up. Okay. Can you demo for me, Sabrina? Please. Okay. So yeah, just do it across there. You don't need the mat. Just go, yeah. Nice wide stance. Turn the right foot out, left foot in. The arms are over the head in prayer. Okay. And then exhale, bend the knee and go down. And she's keeping the shoulders stacked and the chest open. So it's the same as in side flank stretch. So it's not this, which is what most of you are doing, yeah? It's the same posture as we did before, but now just the arms are over the head. Inhale, come up. Okay. And then you switch the feet. Keep the arms over the head and exhale, go down to the left. Good, inhale, come up. And so we do that a couple of times each side. And then the next phase is go down to the right. Keep breathing, Sabrina. And you'd hold this for 3 breaths, but let's just say we held it for 3 breaths. And then, and then you bring your right hand to the floor and lift your back leg up. Yeah, that leg stays bent. You keep this leg bent. Yeah, so this is not easy, keeping that leg bent and balancing. Yeah, you can keep the hand there. Or then if you can, you bring the hands over the head in prayer. Sabrina. Okay, so you hold that. Not yet. Okay, and then as you inhale, you straighten the leg. And you keep your balance. And as you exhale, you bend the knee. And then as you inhale, you straighten the leg. And then you exhale and bend the knee. And you stay there for 6 breaths. And then you bring the back foot down. And then you inhale, come up. So that is not easy. No. It's not easy. But the first thing you can do is you can just do a variation of it. So I don't think anybody here really needs to be doing it with the arms over the head at this stage. It's better to learn the actual technique. So to learn the actual technique, if you just keep this hand on the floor and bring that hand here on the thigh, it allows you to find balance. And like what you want to do with this hand is you want it not in line with your foot, but to the side of your foot, so you make as big a base as possible. And if you can have the hand flat on the floor, but I like to bridge the hand because it's more sensitive, and then bring the back leg up and get this really strong core and really strong back leg. And then you can rotate your chest a bit. And then you can just work on little movements of the knee, like not trying to go too far up and down, just a little movement of the knee. So on the exhale, you're lowering a bit. On the inhale, you're lifting a bit. And then gradually over time, make the movement bigger. And it really, so part of the reason we're doing this practice is for building strength. Like building strength and stability in the ankles and knees, the hip joints and the spine. That's one of the main things that you're working on in this particular practice. And I assure you that does make you stronger. And it's very good for the stability of the knee joints and everything, yeah. No. Yeah, it's something you could do with your back against the wall. If you wanted to, you notice I was behind Sabrina, I was just supporting her hips a little bit. She went up and down. You could do it. And it also helps you if you do it against the wall, it helps you keep your back flatter. So yeah, that is something you could do. Okay, shall we try it? I mean, really, even just the first phase with the arms over the head, switching the feet and going to each side is quite powerful and very, very powerful for the hips, very good for the hips and lower back. Okay, inhale, bring the arms over the head. And if you have any knee issues, I recommend not lifting up and down. Okay, turn the right foot out and the left foot in. And as you exhale, bend the right knee and go down to the right, keeping the chest open to the side, top shoulder up and open. Just as far as you comfortably can. Inhale, come up and switch the feet, and exhale, change sides. Just trying to go a little bit lower each time, bending the knee a bit more. Keep the front knee to the left, Sabrina. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, change sides. Okay. So we're just going to stay here for a full breath. Normally you'd stay 3 to 6, but let's just do a full breath in and out. Good. And then lower the right hand to the floor outside your foot. Step the back foot in a little bit and raise the back leg. Keep the hand on the thigh for now. Good. And try and find your balance there. Really work the back leg, strong lower abdomen and core. Now exhale, bend the front knee a bit. And inhale, straighten. Try and do that 3 times. Don't let the back leg drop. Try and keep it really strong. And then the 3rd time you go down, just try and bring both hands over your head in prayer with the knee bent. Good. And then put the right hand back on the floor. Lower the back foot down. And inhale, come up, Trikonasana Sthiti. Well done. Lower the arms, take a couple of breaths. Okay, inhale, raise the arms. Turn the left foot out and the right foot in. Inhale, raise the arms over, raise the arms, now forgotten, raise the arms overhead. And then exhale, bend the front knee and go down. Good. Just take a couple of breaths there. Get that back leg strong, get the lower abdomen, the Uddiyana Bandha really tucked in. Bring the left hand to the floor. Good. Bring the right hand back onto your thigh so it's easier to balance. On the inhale, raise the back leg. Find your balance. Move that hand that you've got on the floor around so that you've got a little bit of weight in it. It's going to help your balance. And breathe there. When you've got your balance, if you feel good, on the exhale, bend the knee a bit more. On the inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. One more time. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, bend and hold. And optional, bring the hands over the head in prayer. Good. And then bring the left hand down. And inhale, stand up, Trikonasana Sthiti. Good. And exhale, hands to the waist. Look heart, Ujjayi breathing. Well done. You see what I mean? That the posture gets gradually more difficult as you go through the vinyasas. Yeah? So the idea is, step your feet together now, stand Tadasana to face the front.
The 3 feet, that's down here. Is it how you normally get there? You normally would just go straight there. Do you know the balancing?
Yeah.
So do the balancing first with the arm down.
Yeah, usually you put the hand down first.
It's actual stages.
Yeah, there are stages. So the first stage could be your hands on the floor and the back leg straight, parallel with the floor. Yeah. And then when you're good with that balance, then the arms come over the head. But that's quite a big jump. That's why I think if you just keep the hand on the thigh and learn to balance there, then eventually you get stronger, then you bring the hands over. Doing it with the hands over the head is really difficult. But it's very good for your balance and your strength, building gradually up to it. Make sense? You all have something you could do? Yeah, good. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale, raise your arms to shoulder level. Chin down, exhale, squat all the way. Separate your knees, sit down, come onto your back and relax. Standing posture is very important to help to maintain the balance of strength and flexibility in the body. Bring the feet slightly wider than your hips. Bring your arms away from your sides. Turn your palms up. Bring your awareness in the pranasthana, center of your chest, and watch your breath. Switch off Ujjayi. Oh. Feet together, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms over your head, flip your palms. Stretch. Exhale, separate the palms. Empty the lungs. Hold the breath out, sit up, push yourself up if necessary. And then bring the hands to the floor, bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the floor close to your hips. Push yourself into a squatting position. Round the back, forehead towards the knees, exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. Flip the palms, hips back. Inhale, come up, chin down. Exhale, Tadasana. And Parsvottanasana, intense stretch. Vinyasas, turn to the right. Standing in Tadasana, inhale, bring the arms over your head and flip your palms. Exhale. End of the breath, hopposep the feet, triangle distance apart. Turn the right foot fully out, turn the left foot 90 degrees. Line the heel with the heel. Square your hips this time to the front edge of your mat. So your hips are like car headlights, one in line with the other, not one behind the other. And then inhale, arch gently back. And on the exhale, separate the palms, fold forward, bring the hands to the floor or the shin. And then interlock the fingers, inhale, come up. Keep facing over the same side, move your front foot more that way. And exhale, fold. And the hands to the floor or the leg. And flip the palms, inhale, come up, arch back a little bit. Square the hips a bit more. Firm the legs a little bit more. Exhale, draw the right hip back and fold. Put the hands on the floor or the hands on the leg. Relax your neck, look at your back heel. 3 breaths. Long exhales. Keep your neck relaxed and just keep your face relaxed and breathe. And then flip your palms, reach out if you can. Inhale, come up, arch back. Exhale, flip the feet. Inhale, arch back. And exhale, fold over the left leg. Do 2 vinyasas. The third time you go down, hold for 3 breaths. So when you're arching back, the fingers are interlocked. And when you fold forward, you separate the palms and bring the hands down. Good. And then when you're holding the posture, at the end of the exhales, try to do a strong Uddiyana Bandha, drawing the lower abdomen in to square your hip. So your right hip drops and your left hip lifts, so you get some more square for your pelvis, and the Uddiyana Bandha can help you achieve that. Keep the chin down, look at the back heel. Good, flip the palms, inhale, come up, arch back. And exhale, turn to the side. Keep the hands over the head. Inhale there. Exhale, hands to waist. That's nice. And then inhale, bring the arms widen over the head. Interlock fingers, stretch your shoulders. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, bring your hands into reverse prayer or hold your opposite elbow. Turn the right foot out and the left foot in. On the inhale, open your chest, bring your front foot more to the right, Jane, or your back foot to the left. And then inhale, lift your chest and fold forward. Okay, let's do that again. So when you lift and open your chest, before you come forward, you're not in this position. You're completely rotated forward. Your hips and your chest are square to the front of your mat. And so as you arch back, you keep that alignment as you fold. It's not arch back and then fold forward like this. You're folding so the center line, the spine would be in line with the center line of your leg. That's more important than how far you go down. Keep that alignment. Get your chest rotated to the front. Get your hips rotated. So your right hip's going back and your left hip's drawing forward. And then inhale and arch back. And exhale, fold. Okay, so we're just going to stay here for a full breath in and a full breath out. When you're in the postures, Paula, you can straighten the leg if you feel comfortable, but bend the knee when you go up and down. And then on the inhale, come up. Exhale, switch the feet. Inhale, arch back. And exhale, fold. So your stance is a bit long, Sabrina. Just shorten it a few inches so you can get your hips squarer. Yeah. I'm going to breathe there. Take a normal inhale and take a long exhale. Good. Look at the back heel. Keep the neck relaxed. Good. And then inhale, come up and arch back. And exhale, turn to the side. Good. Release the hands. Inhale, bring the arms over the head, flip the palms. And exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Okay, next variation. Inhale, arms over the head, flip the palms. Exhale, turn the right foot out and the left foot in. Square the hips to the short side of the mat. If you can't do that, your stance is too long. Inhale, arch back. Separate the palms. Exhale, fold forward. Put the hands on the floor. And inhale, raise the back leg as high as you can, like a standing split. And then exhale, put the foot down. Interlock the fingers. Inhale, come up, arch back. And now this time, all in one movement on the exhale. As you exhale, separate the palms, bring the hands to the floor, lift the back leg as high as you can, bring the forehead as close as you can to the leg. And then lower the back foot down, interlock the fingers. Inhale, come all the way up. Arch back, square the hips. Exhale all the way down, raise the back leg. Good. Now I'm going to take a couple of breaths here. Keep the neck relaxed, gaze towards the standing foot or shin, and push into the standing foot to lift the top leg. And then exhale, bring the back foot down where it was, interlock your fingers, inhale, come up. Arch back. Exhale, flip the feet. Inhale, arch back. Separate the palms, exhale, fold. And then inhale, raise back leg. Relax neck. Exhale, bring the back foot down, flip the palms. Inhale, come up. And now all on one breath. Exhale, bring the hands down. Lift the back leg high as you comfortably can. We do one more. Exhale, inhale, bring it down and lift up. And then all one movement. Exhale, go down and raise the back leg. You're going to hold for a couple of breaths. Completely relax your neck. Doesn't matter how high the back leg is. Just breathe. And then on an inhale, bring the back foot down, interlock the fingers and come all the way up. And exhale, turn to the side, bring the hands to the waist. Okay, one more variation. Do you want to do the next one? That's a very nice, that movement is right. Now this is just an extension of that movement. So Sabrina, do you want a demo? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So this time, so just take the same posture stance again. Yeah, so that's that way. Yeah. Can you just move that way a little bit, Ashley, so the camera's in, you can see the camera. Now that way, you're too wide across the mat. About there. Okay. Now inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. And then it's the same thing. As you exhale and fold forward, just go slowly. Instead of putting the hands on the floor, you swing the arms all the way through, raise the back leg and balance on the front leg. And bring your chin down towards your shin. So you're in this position. Go down, yeah. Okay, too much. Okay, so just go as far as you can. Yeah. But you try and do it with no hands and then flip the palms and inhale, come up. No, front. Yeah, and then you exhale and go down and do the same thing again. So try and do it in one movement. Extend the arms all the way through. Raise the back leg, all in one movement. And put your chin on your shin. Yes. And then lower the back leg. Inhale, come up. Inhale, come up. Good. Do one more. Exhale, go down. And transfer the weight, all one movement. And then lower the back leg. And inhale, come up. So as you can inhale, come up. Well done. So you can see it's quite easy. Hey. So you can see that it's like it's a really nice movement. It's a nice vinyasa. It's a nice vinyasa. But it takes practice. So the first one, you're putting the hands on the floor and getting used to the balance. And then when you're really comfortable with the balance, you just sweep the arms through and you just balance on the foot all the time. So you're just lifting up and down with the back leg going to the floor. Does it make sense? Do you want to try it? Let's have a go.
But when you go down, you're not supposed to bend the knee, I think, but it's hard.
No, you keep the leg straight. Yeah, so as you go down, you keep the leg straight and then you just bring everything up together. So it's like one movement, one breath. And then when you come back up, so you're in this position and you've got the legs up like this. And then when you come up, it's just this. Interlock the fingers and then you go down and it's just like all one movement. You lift up. Yeah? Try it.
But you can do it. They can do with the hand down.
Yeah, those of you, obviously that's not going to be for everybody. So like I said at the beginning, you just bring your hands down, lift your back leg and then come up. But those of you who want to try. Doesn't matter if you fall over. Okay, ready? Down Tadasana. Inhale, raise the arms shoulder level, over your head. Exhale, hop or step the feet apart. Turn the right foot out and the left foot in. Good, square the hips to the front. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Take your variation. If you can, raise the back leg, swing the arms through. So the legs and the arms are in one straight line, and bring the head towards the shin. And then back foot down, interlock the fingers. Inhale, come up, arch back. And exhale, fold. Lift the back leg, swing the arms through, relax the neck. Just find a point of balance. And then bring the back foot down. Inhale, flip the palms, come up. Change sides. Keep the arms over the head. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, fold. Try and lift the leg as the arms go through, so it's one smooth movement. And then back foot down, flip the palms. Inhale, come up. This is the one, this one. Focus. Exhale, fold, transfer the weight, flow the back leg up as you flow the arms up. And just rest your forehead on your shin. And then inhale, back foot down, interlock the fingers, come up. Exhale, turn to the side. And bring the hands to the waist. I really enjoyed that. Well done. You did really well. That was good. That exceeded my expectations. And then step your feet together, stand Tadasana. Turn to face front. Inhale, raise the arms to shoulder level. Chin down, exhale, squat all the way. Separate the feet, come down onto your back and relax. Feet apart, arms away from your sides. Switch off Ujjayi breathing. Gaze in the heart space. Watch the breath. Eyes closed. Feet together, arms by your sides. Inhale, arms over your head. Separate the palms, fully exhale. Feet together. Sit up, the end of the breath, hold the breath out. And then put the hands on the floor, bend the knees, bring the heels close to the buttocks, push into a squatting position. Round the back, forehead to knees. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. Flip the palms, inhale, come up. And exhale, Tadasana. Turn to the right. Okay, so you're on slightly more familiar territory now. It's Warrior One Vinyasas. Inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. Flip your palms. Exhale. Hop or step your feet apart. Turn the right foot out and the left foot in. Square the hips to the short side of your mat again. Move your front foot across the mat to the right enough so you can get your hips square. And then inhale. And as you exhale, bring the arms in a big circle. Bring the palms up, shoulder level. Bend the front knee well. Lengthen your stance, Peter. And then inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. Flip your palms. Straighten the front leg and arch back. Exhale, sweep the arms in a big circle. Bend the front knee well. Inhale, come up, arch back. Lucy, move your front foot a bit more to the right. Exhale, sweep the arms in a big circle, go down. I'm going to hold for 2 breaths. Tuck the tailbone down and under and draw the lower abdomen in and up. Keep that length in your lower spine. Keep a steady gaze at the horizon line. Breathe. The arms are shoulder distance apart and the fingers are together. The shoulders are over the hips and the tailbone goes down. Yes. And then flip the palms. Inhale, come up, keep the front knee bent. Arch back. 3 breaths, keeping the front knee bent. Drawing the left hip forward. Open out the front of the hip and the psoas on the left side. Preparation for back bending. And then after your 3rd long exhale, take an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly fold forward with strong ujjayi and put hands either side of the front foot. Step your back foot maybe back a little bit and then lay your torso on your right thigh with your face just inside your right knee. So you might want to lengthen, keep your back foot down, the heel on the floor. Turn the foot out a bit to get, yeah. You want a much longer stance here, Paula. See if you can lay your torso on your thigh, lengthen your stance, Kwan. Good, and then you stay here for a few breaths. And then both hands on the floor, just inhale and raise the back leg. Bring the leg parallel with the floor and just stay there for a couple of breaths. Try to keep your hips square to the floor. So you're not opening the left hip out, you're keeping both hips parallel with the floor. And then lower the back foot down, flip the palms, inhale, arch back with the front leg straight. Exhale, turn to the side, bring the hands to the waist. Trikonasana Sthiti, Virabhadasana Sthiti. Take a couple of breaths, looking into the heart. Inhale, arms widen over the head, flip your palms. Exhale, left foot out, right foot in. Same thing. Inhale, arch back a little bit. Exhale, arms wide and forward. Inhale, wide and overhead. Deep movements into the shoulders and then really stretch through the shoulders and chest as you arch back. And exhale, bend the front knee well. Do one more. And then hold for 3 breaths. When you breathe in, try to really feel the upper part of your lungs and the back of your lungs. And when you breathe out, try to tuck the tailbone down more and suck the lower abdomen in and up more. So it pulls, lengthens your lower spine. You're not compressing into your lower back. And then as you inhale, keep the front knee bent, flip apart, bring the arms wide and overhead, and arch back for 3 breaths. And this is a very intense stretch if you drive the right hip forward. And then when you're ready on an exhale, slowly bend forward and put the hands either side of the front foot, lay on the thigh. You need to move your back foot back to make the stance a bit longer so you can not yet, Lucy. Lay on the thigh. Your face is just in front of your knee towards the leg. Good. And then when you're ready, keeping the front knee bent, inhale, raise the back leg. Good. And keep the hands on the floor today. I mean, but it can be done. The easiest way to do it, you can try it this side if you want, is with the arms out to the sides like wings. You can just balance on that leg with the knee bent. And if you are really comfortable there, what you would do is inhale, straighten the leg, exhale, bend the knee. So you're moving up and down like a bird in the sky. Good. And then bring the back foot down, the hands to the floor, flip your palms. Inhale, come up and arch back with the front leg straight. And exhale, turn to the side. Bring the hands to the waist. Okay, I think we're just looking to the heart now, OJ, breathing. We're just going to do one more posture in this sequence to finish the sequence. It's humble warrior. Nice long stance. Turn the right foot out and the left foot in. And then interlock the hands behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And turn, so your hips are sort of facing not completely to the front, slightly to the side now. Good. And then inhale, pull down into the hands and open your chest and look up if your balance is good. And then as you exhale, bend the front knee well. Bring the right shoulder just inside your knee. Relax your neck, look at your back heel and draw your arms over towards the floor, stretching out your shoulders. That's good. And then inhale, come up. Pull into the hands, arch back again. Keep facing the same way. And exhale, fold. And we're just going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Get that right shoulder inside the knee. And if you can, just rest the right side of your head in the sole, towards the sole of your foot, the arch of your foot, I should say. Good. And then on the inhale, come up and arch back. And exhale, change sides. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, bend the front knee well, go down. And relax the neck. So as you draw the shoulders over, it doesn't put any extra tension into your neck. And then inhale, come up and arch back. And then final vinyasa in this sequence, fold forward. I'm going to hold for 2 breaths. The long exhales give you a stronger Uddiyana Bandha, which connects the front leg to the back leg. And the shoulders are the same distance from the floor. So you're not twisting. You've got your shoulders equidistant from the floor. That's very good. Well done. And then inhale, come up and arch gently back. And exhale, hands to the waist, turn the feet 30 degrees. At the end of the exhale, hop or step your feet together. And come to the front of the mat, stand Tadasana, lead and return sequence. Inhale, arms widen overhead, flip your palms. If you need to take a rest at any point, feel free. Don't kill yourself. And then exhale, fold forward and bring your hands to the floor. I always say this thing, nobody ever takes any notice of me. And they say, oh, it was so hard, I nearly died. And then inhale and exhale, squat down, Utkatasana. I said, why don't you take a rest then? He said, well, I didn't want to. And then hop or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And take 2 breaths, short inhales, long exhales. Optional bandhas. Your hands are a bit wide there. Jane, bring your hands in a bit closer together, and that's too close. It's sort of halfway between the two. That's more there. Yeah, that's better. Roll your shoulders open. Bring your chin in. Good, and soften the knees, hop or step forward, squat down, Utkatasana. Sit down, Dandasana. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, don't move. Inhale, roll down, Suptasana. Exhale, hands beside the body, take rest. Or a little Shavasana, actually. Feet wider than your hips, arms away from the sides. You'll be pleased to know that there is half an hour left, so we've got time to do the final 2 vinyasa sequences. So the final 2 sequences are straddle forward bend and seated wide-legged forward bend, which are actually kind of more accessible, a bit easier to do. So winding down a little bit now. Om, feet together, arms beside your body. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, don't move. Empty your lungs, hold the breath out. Sit up, fold over the legs. Cross the ankles, put the hands on the floor. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath there, short inhale. Long exhale. Bend your knees and look forward. Hop or step, Utkatasana. Inhale, straighten your legs. And exhale, fold. Lift your palms, inhale up. And exhale, Tadasana. Turn to the right. Inhale, bring your arms wide and overhead, flip your palms. And exhale, get to the end of the breath, soften your knees, bandhas, hop or step your feet apart. Again, reasonably wide stance. And then inhale, arch back. And as you exhale, hips back, tummy in, fold forward, bring the hands to the floor. And then inhale, reach forward, come up, arch back, bend the knees here if you have any back issues. Look up if you can. Exhale, fold all the way. Put the hands on the floor in line with the shoulders if you can, fingertips in line with the line between your toes. Inhale, look up, palms on the floor. And exhale, fold. We're just going to take 2 breaths. Short inhales, long exhales. The elbows go straight back and the shoulder blades go straight up towards the ceiling. The end of the breath, suck the lower abdomen in. You want to keep those elbows slightly bent, David, like that, yeah. And then flip the palms, reach forward. Inhale, come up. Arch back at the top. Exhale, hands to your waist. Beautiful. Second vinyasa. Inhale, arms wide, shoulder level. Turn the palms up, open the chest, arch back. Exhale, turn the palms down, fold all the way. Bring the hands towards the heels or the backs of the legs. And then arms wide like wings, float up on the inhale, open the chest, arch back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, turn the palms, go down, hold the heels or the big toes now. You choose. Elbows go wide, shoulder blades go up, tummy goes in. Weight transfers, so it's equal between the balls and the heels of the feet. And the hands go around the outside of the legs. Jane, yeah. Right, 2 Janes. Jane tidy. Heel or big toes. And then on the inhale, the way you went down, flow the arms wide, come up, arch back. Good, exhale, hands to waist. Okay, take a couple of breaths there. Inhale, arms wide and overhead, flip your palms. Exhale, turn to the right, fold over the right leg. Bring the hands to the shins or the floor. Flip the palms, inhale, come up. Keep facing the same side. Exhale, go down. Don't worry about how far you go down. And inhale, come up. So ideally, if you can, both feet here are at 30 degrees. Turn to the left. You're a bit wide in your stance, David. Shorten it a bit. And exhale, go down over the left leg. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Just pause there. Hold the breath out. Relax. Lift the palms. Inhale, come up. Turn to center. Exhale, don't move. Feet 30 degrees. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, fold to the right. Sweep across to the left, reaching out through the arms and the torso. And on the inhale, lift up, come to center. Exhale, turn to the right, fold, turn to the left, fold again, left, no, right. Okay, same side. So let's start again. Inhale, arms over the head, sorry. Exhale, turn to the right and fold to the right, sweep to the left, that's all exhaling, and inhale up. Exhale, turn to the right, do it one more time. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Inhale lifts you. Then come to the center and pause, then turn to the left and exhale, do 2 vinyasas. Amazing for your hips and lower back. And then when you get to center, pause. Okay, now I'm going to give you 2 options. Turn to the right. No, you're standing up now. Yeah. So you bring your hand, take a rest, put your hands on your waist. I see it's beginning to sort of disintegrate a bit, yeah. Okay, step your feet together, take a little rest. We've got one more vinyasa to do here. And we can, you can just rest if you need to, but we try and get to so you learn the full potential of the sequence. Take a couple of breaths, look hard. And I'm going to give you 2 options here, an easier and a slightly more challenging one, so you can choose. And so just bring your feet apart. Bring your hands wide and over your head. Flip your palms. And then exhale, turn to the right and fold over the right leg. Okay? And then you bring the hands to the shin on the floor and you hold that for 3 breaths. Okay? And then flip the palms, inhale, come up. So that would be an option for many of you. And now this is the second option, which you can just try. And if it feels completely ridiculous, then don't even try it when we do the actual posture. So in this time, twist the left, hands over the head. And as you exhale, fold down inside your right leg. No, listen. Okay, everybody inhale, come up. Hands over, turn towards the right, left. That's the one, left one. And then as you fold, fold over the right leg, keeping the chest open. Bring the right hand down and hold your heel from inside. And bring your right hand over and hold your foot from the outside, keeping your body twisted. No, the foot from the outside. That's all. And then look up under the arm. Yeah. Look up. Now look up. No, the other way. Yeah. So if you could do this variation, it looks like that in the end. Eventually. Okay, or the top arm can just be over and stretching, and you're working on twisting. Yes? So, and then inhale, come up, bring the arms over the head. And exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Now step your feet together and you're going to take a breath. And then you're going to repeat choosing one of those two options. Does that make sense? Yeah. Everybody understand what they're going to do? Ashley's got the right idea. Inhale, bring the arms wide and over the head. Exhale, don't move. Hop or step the feet apart. Both feet about 30 degrees. Okay, and then either turn to the right leg and arch back and fold over the right leg straight, or turn to the left and fold over the right leg twisted. Good. And take 3 breaths wherever you are. That's good, Catherine. From the inside and from the outside, bring your arm over and look up. And eventually you'd hold the foot with that hand. That's good. They're just working on it. That's good, Anne. Well done. Keep the shoulder open. Keep the armpit ventilated. Good. And then if you're holding the foot, as you exhale, try to use the action of holding the foot to twist your body. And when you're done, inhale, come up to the center and do the same posture on the other side. And hold for 3 breaths. And the inhales are short and the exhales are long. Just bring both hands down to this foot, Julie, and fold over one leg. Don't bother to look up. Look at your foot. It's too much. Good. After your 3 breaths, so do the same things you did on the other side. Don't do different things. This hand goes on the ankle, and this one goes over. And then when you're done, inhale, come up. And exhale, bring the hands to the waist. Yeah, your hand goes like this. That way you hold the heel, and then this hand goes over if you can reach it. Yeah, that's what helps you twist. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the waist, hop or step the feet together. Look into the heart for a couple of breaths with the eyes closed. Okay, so just for your information, we're not going to do this today, but the final posture in this sequence is to be in the straddle forward bend and fold forward and put your hands and your head on the floor and then lift both legs up into a head bounce, which I know some of you are familiar with that practice. You can do it, yeah? But today I just want to move on to the closing sequence. Okay? So the closing sequence, maybe we just have time, Sabrina, if you could just help. Okay, so just face this way and bring your feet together. Inhale, bring your arms wide and over your head. Good. Sorry, inhale, bring your arms to shoulder level. And then at the end of the exhale, hop your feet really wide.
That was heavy.
Huh?
That would be heavy.
Okay, and then inhale, bring your arms over your head, actually. And exhale, fold forward. Okay. And now bring your hands to the floor and bring your legs as wide apart as you can. And if you feel it's too much strain, no, I'm not going to ask you to do the head balance. We're going to leave that out today. Just bring your feet as wide as you can bring them. Yeah. And then from that position, if you can, very slowly sit down. Can you? Can you do it on your own? You sure? Okay, slowly sit down. Okay. And then from there, inhale and raise the arms. And exhale, fold forward. And then you stay here for 3 to 6 breaths. So this is sort of counterbalancing a lot of the stuff you've been doing. It's relaxing the back and everything. And then inhale, come up. And exhale, bring the hands behind you into reverse prayer. Yeah, stay wide. Yeah, and then slide the hands up. Bring your chin down, look into your heart. 3 to 6 breaths. Okay, and then you'd inhale and raise your arms overhead. Exhale, put the hands back on the floor in front of you. No, just here. Lean into the hands and come back up into a straddle forward bend if you can. Okay, heel to toe, the feet a bit more together. Yeah, and then interlock the fingers. Inhale, come back, starting position. Exhale, heel to toe, the feet a bit more together. Bit more. So you're really comfortable. And then exhale, bring the hands to your waist. And hop or step your feet together. Okay, so that's the vinyasa of the final sequence. Okay, well done. You enjoyed that, that's good. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so the thing is, obviously, most of you aren't going to be sitting down from a wide-legged squat. So let's just make it accessible for now. Turn to face the front of your mat. But if any of you want to try that and you feel that that's within your range, then you do it that way. But I'm just going to take you through a vinyasa to bring you to seated, and then you'll bring the legs wide, which is more suitable for most people. But if you want to try that variation that Sabrina just did, just start with a wide-legged position, go down, bring your feet absolutely to their maximum without strain, and then sit down, and we'll meet you there. Okay, otherwise, inhale, bring your arms to shoulder level, palms forward. Okay. And exhale, bend the knees and squat down. Separate the knees, sit down, Dandasana. Now you might want to put a support under your sit bones to help you. Keep your back straight with the legs straight. And then inhale, bring the legs really wide apart. Okay. Sit on something if you need to. Find the front edge of your sit bones as much as you can. That's too high, Paula. That's too high. It's too unstable. Just one block would be enough. Inhale, raise your arms shoulder level, and you can bend your knees, remember here. If you feel too much strain in your legs or your back, bend your knees, make it easier. Separate the palms, exhale, bring the hands to the floor in front of you. Good. And then relax your neck and your head. Take 3 breaths. Long exhales. Try to keep your legs active. Push out through the balls of your feet so that all the pressure isn't in your hamstrings and Achilles. Good. And flip your palms. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Reverse prayer. Or hold your opposite elbow. Chest up, chin down, eyes closed, look heart. 3 breaths. Ujjayi breathing. Chin's on the sternum. Heart's lifted. Like kind of the lotus of the heart opens and you gaze into it. You feel the breath in the pranasthana. Good, then inhale, bring the arms wide and overhead. Exhale, hands to the backs of your knees, release the legs. Bring your legs together. Just come down onto your back and relax in Savasana. Well done. Next week, we're going to do an hour and a half of relaxation. Okay. Just roll your head gently from side to side. Come back to center and tuck your chin down. You okay, Peter?
Yeah.
You want to join us for relaxation, or do you want to leave it out? It's up to you. Yeah, join us for relaxation. Let go of your Ujjayi breathing now. Make sure your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, arms away from your body, palms facing up, so your shoulder blades sort of descend a little bit down your back, and you feel nice and open and spacious in your rib cage and chest. Bring your awareness into your feet. Relax your toes, heels, ankles, calf muscles, knees, thighs, hamstrings, hip joints, whole pelvic region. Let your legs go heavy. And lower back, upper back. And relax all your spinal muscles, intestines and stomach. Relax the lungs and the chest. Relax all the muscles around your heart. Let go of breathing and just let your body breathe. Relax the chest. Relax the thumbs and fingers. And let the palms go heavy. Relax the wrists, elbows, shoulders, and neck. Relax the throat and the tongue, and feel the relaxation flowing into your head. Relax the whole inside of your mouth, your gums and your teeth. Relax your lips. Relax the cheeks and the jaw. Drop the upper palate and relax your eyes. Relax the temples and the forehead. Relax the scalp. Relax our whole physical body and all the facial muscles. And then relax your mind. Leave aside any impressions from your day, any impressions from your practice, and just drop the mind into the heart. Rest your awareness on the place where the breath begins and the place to which the breath returns. Meditate on that place. Meditate on that breath. And completely relax. Oh. Deepen your breath. Your feet together and your arms by your side. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head. Stretch the left side, then the right side, then your whole body. And make your way into a seated posture. Inhale deeply for Om. Om. Asato ma sakamaya. Asato ma sakamaya. Tamaso ma joyti gamaya. Tamaso ma joyti gamaya. Mrityo ma amratam gamaya. Mrityo ma amratam gamaya. Lead me from the unreal to the real. Lead me from the unreal to the real. Lead me from darkness to light. Lead me from darkness to light. Lead me from the mortality to the immortality of the soul. Lead me from the mortality to the immortality of the soul. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to those yet to be born. Peace to those yet to be born. Peace to those in the body. Peace to those in the body. Peace to those who have left the body. Peace to those who have left the body. Oh. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. Remind yourself the intention you made for your practice. Om Buddha Sakaras Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste.